Elaboration Likelihood Model. Developed by Richard E. Petty and John T. Cacioppo. What is Elaboration Likelihood Model, ELM? ELM is a dual process that how the persuasive message can change the attitudes and the behavior of people either systematically or heuristically of the information. In ELM, it focuses on the elaboration level of the receivers when the persuaders convey the message to them. Elaboration is the amount of effort for the audience to process, analyze, and remember the message that's been conveyed either to accept or reject. The main concept in ELM is the processing of route. There are two types of route processing, which is central route processing and peripheral route processing. In terms of central route processing, it involved a higher level of elaboration of the message as well as the higher motivation level. Thus, the receivers will more likely to analyze the messages and information given in every possible angle with conscious thought and critical thinking, then only they make the right decision. As a result of the central route process, attitudes and beliefs can be developed which usually long-lasting. For the peripheral route processing, the messages that have been conveyed are not being analyzed cognitively and critically considered by the receivers because they did not care about the content of the message, and this causes a low elaboration level, low engagement, and low motivation. Hence, the audience did not know whether to agree or disagree with the message given. As a result, they might be distracted by other unrelated factors such as the source's credibility, packaging materials, the celebrity endorsement to make the decision. Besides, there are three influential factors that will determine the processing route of a person, which is motivation, ability, and opportunity. Let's go to the examples. For the central route processing, Aaron plans to buy a new phone for himself. Before he goes to buy a phone, he was trying to search for the information of different types, brands and models of phones on their specifications such as ROM, RAM, battery, sizes, and chipsets, as well as analyze the specific function and features of phones in detail. After he was finished analyzing and doing the evaluation, then he goes to buy the models of phones that he had already decided on. For the peripheral route processing, Peter wants to buy a new phone for her mother as a birthday present. However, he does not know which brands and models should buy because he did not have deep knowledge about the specification of phones. Then, he saw a phone with the packaging of pink color, which is her mother's favorite color. As a result, he bought the phone without any evaluation and analysis. Uses and Gratification Theory UGT. Developed by J. Blumler, Elihu Katz and Michael Gurevich. Do you know what is uses and gratification theory? The theory explains why people choose the media they chose to fulfill their needs. It is understandable that active users are engaged in the media they seek. In most cases, a user will select a type of media to fulfill their needs and satisfactions. 1. Cognitive needs. 2. Affective needs. 3. Personal integrative needs. 4. Social integrative needs. 5. Tension release needs.
For the first is cognitive need. People use media for acquiring knowledge, information, facts, etc. Among the audience, some have the thirst to acquire intellectual and academic knowledge. This is not a very common phenomenon. Different people have different needs.
Secondly, affective needs. It includes all kinds of emotions, pleasure and moods of the people. People use media, say television, to satisfy their emotional needs.
Thirdly, personal integrative needs. This is the self-esteem need. People use media to reassure their status, gain credibility and stabilize. So people watch television and assure themselves that they have a respectable status in society.
Number 4, social integrative needs. It encompasses a need to socialize with family, friends and relations in society. For social interaction nowadays, people do not seem to gather socially during weekends. Instead they have turned to social networking sites on the internet such as Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr etc. to satisfy their needs.
Lastly, tension-free needs. People sometimes use the media as a means to escapism from the real world and to relieve from tension and stress.